When a video of a 7-year-old girl being molested surfaced on the dark web, Homeland Security was helpless. 3 years passed and still no one could find her. They knew she was out there being hurt every single day. But every night, one man went home thinking about her. Not a detective, not a federal agent. An actor from That 70s Show. And the software he built finally helped them find her.
Most people know Ashton Kutcher for playing Michael Kelso on That 70s Show and pranking celebrities on Punk'd.
Well, damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather.
He was the goofy, charming movie star who never took himself too seriously. In 2008, he and Demi Moore sat down to watch TV. An MSNBC documentary on child sex trafficking in Cambodia stopped them cold. It showed children as young as 6 being sold for sex, trapped in rooms, their childhoods sold by the hour. Most people would change the channel, feel sad for a bit, and move on. But Kutcher couldn't look away. He started digging deeper. The more he learned, the worse it got. This wasn't just happening in Cambodia. It was happening right here in the United States. In every state, in cities he had visited, on websites anyone could access. And the very technology he had spent years investing in as a tech entrepreneur, it was actually making the problem worse. In 2009, Kutcher and Demi Moore founded the DNA Foundation, later renamed Thorn, to fight child sex trafficking. But 3 years in, they hit a wall. The usual methods, awareness campaigns, rescues, and advocacy weren't keeping up. The crime was growing faster than the solutions. Every single day in the United States alone, over 150,000 escort ads appeared online. Hidden somewhere in that flood of posts were real children being sold for sex. Detectives spent weeks, sometimes months, manually searching through them, trying to connect cases across cities and states. By the time they found a child, she had usually been moved and sold again. Time was the enemy. Traffickers were winning. Kutcher had a different idea. If technology was fueling the crime, technology could stop it. He gathered engineers, data scientists, and former law enforcement officers. They studied how predators worked. The result was a simple but powerful piece of software called Spotlight. Spotlight was built to turn the overwhelming flood of online exploitation into something law enforcement could actually fight. Every single day, more than 150,000 escort ads appeared across the internet. Instead of forcing detectives to read through them one by one for weeks or months, Spotlight used machine learning, natural language processing, and computer vision to scan thousands of listings in minutes. A detective could enter a single phone number, an email address, a location, or even a photo from an ad. The software would instantly pull out hidden details, phone numbers disguised in images, subtle changes in wording, and patterns that linked the same victim across multiple cities and states. It matched faces, tracked movements, and built relationship maps showing exactly how traffickers were operating. What once took a month of manual searching now took minutes. It didn't replace good police work. It gave officers superhuman speed and vision, turning noise into clear, actionable trails that led straight to victims. In 2015, Phoenix police tested it. The results were immediate. Cases that once took a month now took days. One detective called it the Google search for combating human sex trafficking. Within 2 years, Spotlight was being used in all 50 states. Over 4,000 officers relied on it. It helped identify more than 6,000 victims and led to thousands of traffickers being arrested. But this work was taking a heavy toll on Kutcher in a way most people never saw. He started going on raids. He witnessed child trafficking firsthand in Russia, India, Mexico, and across the United States. He later said he saw things no person should ever see.
Then came the call that broke something in him. On February 15, 2017, Ashton Kutcher walked into the Senate Foreign Relations Committee hearing room in a suit and tie. Cameras were rolling. Senator John McCain joked, "You were better looking in the movies." Kutcher blew him a kiss. The room laughed. Then it went completely silent. He told them about his software and how it was cutting investigation times by 60%. He shared the story of 15-year-old Amy. She met a man online, was raped within hours, and forced into trafficking. But she was rescued and back with her family in just 3 days. That's not unusual, Kutcher said. The only unusual thing is that Amy was found. Then his voice broke. He told them he was the father of 2 small children, a 2-year-old and a 2-month-old. He had seen videos of a child the same age as his daughter being abused, while she thought she was simply playing. The chamber went dead silent. He spoke about the 7-year-old girl from the dark web video, the one no one could find, the one he thought about every single night. Wiping his eyes, he said,
"That's my day job. And I'm sticking to it."
His testimony went viral, but Thorn had been working quietly for years before the world ever knew it existed. Kutcher wasn't looking for applause. He just wanted more agencies to use the tools. Today, Thorn operates in over 30 countries. Their technology helps identify 8 children every single day. By 2024, the organization had over 100 employees and had detected millions of files containing child sexual abuse material. The actor, famous for playing a lovable idiot on a 90s sitcom, built tools that federal agents now depend on. He understood something most people never act on. Awareness and outrage aren't enough. You have to build the actual solution. Since that 2009 documentary, his team has never stopped. They've helped identify over 43,000 children. That is Ashton Kutcher's day job, and he's sticking to it. Follow us for more.